Hey, welcome back to the Homestead. I'm Jacob from Sustainably Yours. It is Monday, May the 3rd. I just got home from work, and with what daylight I have left, I've got a project that I need to work on. I think you've already met Odell Bob over here. He was our surprise goat that my wife brought home, but you may not have seen the other two. We've had these two for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks now. This is little Debbie Cakes. And this one we have named Mamie Goat because look, she be pregnant. We knew she was when we bought her. She should be any time now ready to give birth. We still have 3 more in reserve. They're too small to bring home, but they'll be big enough soon. What I'm working on today, you see Del Bob here. This little boy is becoming a man goat, a goat man, something. So we're gonna have to get him separated from little Debbie over there. I think she's still a little bit too young to be fully mature, but she won't be for too long. And we wanna wait a little while before she has any little babies. Ain't that right, Debbie Cakes? They're all still a little bit shy. They'll, as long as they're eating, you can usually pet them and stuff, but they won't just come up to you. Del Bob's probably the least skittish of them all. What up, Del Bob? Although, little Debbie Cakes over there, she's starting to eat out of my hand. Little Debbie eating out of your hand there? Aw. She's gonna be a good one, huh? Keep on being sweet to her. She'll probably be a good milky goat.
Well, she doesn't like milk.
I don't think Mamie Goat's ever going to let us milk her too easily. She's pretty skittish. But I bet we can get little Debbie here used to it. So my vision, what I want to do, I need to cut this whole thing inside and out into 2 separate paddocks, one for the males and one for the females. The females are going to be on the far side. And over here, so along these pillars here, we're gonna put in some fencing, and then on this side, down there is where we're gonna have our little nursery stalls and things like that. And since we're gonna have more females than males, I think most of this paddock outside I want to rope off for the girls. We're gonna go from, I think, this post here straight down that way. It'll probably attach in somewhere around here. I'm gonna have to take off another sheet of metal, and I'm gonna have to go straight through these dang blackberries. The goats have really done a number on the blackberries. I don't know if you watched the previous video, but man, they've done a good job with it. I'm gonna have to cut down some of that so I can work through it, but other than that, bravo, goaty goats. But that will leave us from, I don't know, about here over for the males. That will be their entrance to the inside. And then from here over, we'll have for the girls. And that will be their entrance. And then just past that will be where we have our birthing stalls and milking station and stuff like that. Now, I imagine this will probably take me a couple of afternoon sessions to get finished, but I should be able to at least get my posts driven and part of the fence up anyway. Let's see what we can get done.
Yay! This is gonna be fun. Right?
Right.
I told you what happened last night.
What are you talking about?
Remember whenever I got the sticky bushes in me? And I told them that?
What sticky bushes?
The sticky bushes that were over there. Remember I was trying to go into it and I just got it.
I didn't know anything about that. Yeah. Go for it.
So guys, last night I had a little something that hurt. I got sticker bushes inside of my leg. I know my pants look a little off. I don't like them either, but I chose them. I wear what I wear.
Blackberry bushes everywhere. Did you get any of them?
Mm-mm.
Boy, I did. Gonna be itchy tonight.
Does that make you itch?
Yeah, they hurt at first, and then they make me itch. All right, so this is gonna be the fence line, and it's gonna go into the wall there. I'll have to pull the metal. And we'll probably run from here to that post and then over. And then that'll give the boys a little bit of room to come in and get out of the weather. But we're only gonna have maybe 2 at any time. On second thought, that's gonna be a lot of trouble because all I have here to anchor to are these boards that run across. And so I would have a gap here where I didn't have it anchored to anything. It probably wouldn't be very stable. I would have to cut these and then drive another post right here and then wrap around it and attach to this. That's a lot of trouble. I think I'm just gonna make this simple. I'm just gonna come down the line. I'm gonna wrap around this post and then I'm gonna angle it inward and hit this post. And then just come straight across to that post. And then I'm gonna have to have a gate of some kind right here. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. When I get to here, I'm gonna have to tie into this somehow. And I don't exactly know. I got an idea, but I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna save this for last. So I'm gonna start it on the opposite end inside here on this far post. So we'll go from the far post to this post. We'll angle it around that T-post to the next T-post. And then we'll try and solve that puzzle. How to get the 2 fences tied in. I would ask for advice, but hopefully by the time this video posts, that'll all be finished. Scaring you? Sorry. You'll be all right. I'm gonna leave that out just a little so I'll have some wiggle room when I try and straighten all this fence out. And the problem that I'm gonna have is that the ground, by the time I get to that other post, is not level. It kind of slopes down and then back up again. So I'm gonna have a hard time. I don't know, I may just cut the fence off at that post and then I can angle and warp this one however I want without affecting how it rolls out down the line. But I'm going to try and keep from having a gap on the bottom, and I may even haul in some dirt and kind of feel around. That would work too. That's what I'm going to try to do. Big money, no whammies. If I cut this too short, I may just mess up this whole thing. So once I pull this tight, I should be able right here. We'll make it right there. So there we go. Okay, and I think what that will allow me to do is settle this down in the dirt a little bit and have it level across the bottom. I think I just need to pull the wrinkles out of this, and that I think will work. Do I have another nail somewhere? Another nail. Pretty close, pretty close, pretty close. All right. I think I'm still going to go ahead and drive a T-post, right here. So I want that to be sturdy. Gonna have some boys in here, and they're gonna be wanting to get to their girls. So I think probably like right there. And I'm gonna have a hard time getting this T-post driver on it. Should have been doing this the whole time right here. Oh yeah, we'll get it. Oh man, that is soft. Oh, now we're biting a little bit. I was watching a video a while back when I first started building all of this out here, and I can't remember the channel, but they were showing there's a tool specifically made for this application. Made it look a lot easier than this, I'll tell you that. With that, I think I'm going to call it an evening. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. I guess I got quite a bit. The only thing I have left to do is run this line of fence and then somehow get it tied in to that post right there. And at some point, we're gonna have to put a gate on this thing. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna put that on. I'll rig something up, I suppose, with some hinges and I don't know, maybe make a wood frame and just fill it with some wire, just staple it on or something like that, and then hinge it onto one of the posts. That might work. That could be good enough. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, all of this, I'm trying to build all of this so that it can be temporary, because I'm sure I'm going to find weak spots in it and things that I woulda, shoulda, coulda. So hopefully I'll be able to take any of this down and then repurpose it somewhere else on the homestead, or maybe even reuse it for this project. So if you have any suggestions on how to do any of this stuff, especially when it comes to stalls, like birthing stalls or nursery stalls and milking stations, milking platforms, man, if you have any advice on that stuff, please let me know down in the comments, because I'm brand new and I'm searching for information. So any help there is greatly appreciated. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If so, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Leave us a thoughtful comment, and if you're interested in following along as we continue to try and turn our home into a homestead, then be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when to be back for more daily, sustainable living.